Good afternoon. We will first start with a video that we want to show you.
Rahul ji, what I have to say is, only in India children are subjected to such torture. If it's outside India, will they ask their employees to work like
Like to raise the problem in the parliament. That's also be a request from you, Rahul ji. Okay.
As you all know, Mr. Rahul Gandhi completed 100 days, his first 100 days as the leader of the opposition. One of the hallmarks of Rahul Gandhi's politics and leadership is fighting for people's causes and delivering on the promises that he makes. So we're here today to discuss one such cause and one such promise that Mr. Rahul Gandhi made recently. It is the cause of all working professionals in the country and the promise that Mr. Rahul Gandhi made to the parents of Miss Anna Sebastian. As you may recall, Anna Sebastian was a 26-year-old, bright, ambitious girl who died tragically and suddenly. Her parents spoke out in public subsequently and said that they lost Anna due to extreme work stress and pressures in the office. I visited Anna's parents in Kochi and organized a video call for them with Mr. Rahul Gandhi. In that call, Anna's parents wanted only one thing, that there be no more Anna-type situations in the country. All they want is for the issue of office stress and workplace wellness to be raised nationally, its dangers spoken about, and we try and resolve them as a nation, as a society. During this video call on September 21st, Mr. Rahul Gandhi promised his personal support to Anna's parents and instructed me to ensure this happens. This video call went viral. After this video call, we were flooded with messages from thousands of professionals across the country sharing their experiences of very high stress in the workplace, of toxic work conditions. In fact, we had 3,000 employees of one IT company called Brain Enterprises in Hyderabad that wrote to us on their own, telling us how they've been mistreated, their contracts have been violated, and they are under extreme stress. That's 3,000 employees of just one IT company in Hyderabad. There have also been a flurry of stories in the media just after Anna Sebastian's issue became public. Sadaf Fatima, working in HDFC Bank in Lucknow, collapsed in office due to work pressure and died. Tarun Saxena, an employee of Bajaj Finance in Jhansi, committed suicide due to work pressure. Sushant Chakraborty, working in a bank, jumped off a bridge in Mumbai and killed himself. Karthikeyan, again killed himself due to work stress in his software company in Chennai. These are all stories that were reported in the media. In fact, we know that the issue of toxic work conditions was also raised by 500 officers of SEBI. So, toxic work conditions, unhealthy work conditions can either be due to bad bosses or extreme workload or both. So today, the All India Professionals Congress is honoring Mr. Rahul Gandhi's promise, and in Anna's memory, we are launching a program for Anna for All Workplace Wellness. This is a multi-step, a multi-phase program for all office professionals across the country and also parents of young working professionals. The first in this program is a Speak Up campaign, where we encourage thousands and lakhs of professionals to share their experiences of workplace stress. We also would request them to share suggestions for improvement. They can do this by visiting this website www.profcongress.in/speakup. The link is also mentioned in the poster. This system will also ensure anonymity for professionals that wish to be anonymous while sharing their experiences. This is for all professions, including all of you in the media, where I do know that workplace conditions can be unhealthy and stressful. But I want to be very clear. This is not a political issue. This is not about the Congress or the BJP. This is not a charge against the government by an opposition party. This is not even an issue about one company or one industry. This is not about revenge. This is an issue for us as a nation that we need to come together to resolve constructively, collectively, and cooperatively. Once we collect suggestions and experiences and stories from professionals across the country, we will work with a set of experts to come up with draft guidelines for improving workplace conditions and workplace wellness across all companies in India. We will then convene public consultation meetings across various cities and towns, where we invite professionals and their parents to participate, deliberate on the set of draft guidelines, suggest improvements, and help us refine them. After this, we expect to submit the final set of guidelines to the government through various mediums, such as the Leader of the Opposition in Parliament, through media, civil society organizations, industry bodies, and so on. The goal really is to come up with a set of laws and guidelines that strike a balance between workplace wellness and high productivity as an economy. We as a nation and as a society have done this before, where we have collectively come together to improve society and improve laws. We had the Me Too campaign in India in 2018 to fight against the shame of sexual harassment, where we came together and we raised awareness about that issue. In the late 90s, a lady, Banwari Devi, was raped while at work, and we fought this together as a society to come up with Visakha guidelines in 1997 to improve workplace conditions for women. This later was developed into the POSH Act in 2013. Similarly, we must honor Anna Sebastian's memory and usher in a new era of healthier offices and workplace wellness. This initiative, For Anna, for All, is the first step in this program and campaign. We invite professionals to speak up about unhealthy offices, toxic work conditions, and offer suggestions on what should change across workplaces in the country. AICC and the Congress Party will be the platform and provide the mic to amplify these issues and suggestions so that we come up with better laws and better guidelines for all working professionals. Thank you.
हेलो, मेरा नाम अमित कुमार है, मैं एएनआई से हूँ। मेरा सीधा सवाल है कि आपने कहा कि किस तरह से वर्क स्ट्रेस की वजह से कितने लोगों की मौत हुई है, आत्महत्या करना पड़ा, किसी का नेचुरल डेथ हुआ है। क्या आपको लगता है, और ये एक समस्या पूरे प्राइवेट सेक्टर में एक क्रॉस इंडिया है, किसी एक स्टेट या एक क्षेत्र की बात ना करें, तो इसका सॉल्यूशन क्या है? क्योंकि जितना हम ब्लूप्रिंट बनाते हैं, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करते हैं, गाइडलाइन इशू करते हैं, क्या गाइडलाइन इशू करने के बाद वो समस्या का समाधान हो जाता है? क्या आपको लगता है कि सिर्फ गाइडलाइन इशू करने भर से या ब्लूप्रिंट देने से प्राइवेट सेक्टर में जो स्ट्रेस है, वर्क स्ट्रेस है, वो समाप्त हो जाएगा? धन्यवाद।
देखिए, मेरा हिंदी इतना अच्छा नहीं है, तो इफ यू परमिट आई विल आंसर इन इंग्लिश, बट आई understood the question. You are right. Just issuing guidelines and laws is not enough, which is why our first step is actually not to come up with guidelines. I'm not here to present a set of guidelines. The issue is not about introducing private member bills or guidelines or the first and foremost issue is to raise awareness, is to speak about this. That is why I gave the examples of Me Too. How did we come up with Visakha guidelines? Now today every office has the POSH guidelines, prevention of sexual harassment. Exactly like that, it is very important for us to first talk about this. We have to talk about this. We have to have national awareness, we have to have a discussion, we have to debate, which is really what even Anna's parents want. That's what they want. That's why I made it very clear. This is not about politics. This is not about one particular state. This is not about Congress, BJP, government, opposition, nothing. This is for all of us to come together. So once we have national awareness, once we know, we tell millions of professionals that they have a voice, that they can go and approach a certain body or a certain set of guidelines, then that gives them confidence to speak up. Today the problem is, and we saw it, so many employees have been writing to us, there is no platform for them to speak up. So that is what we need to first resolve, and the guidelines will only come at the end. Thank you.